Cabinet will discuss and implement state policy for children soon, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Government announces incentive award of 5 lakh rupees for each of 8 Manipuri players representing India in Under-17 FIFA World Cup. Low-lying areas in Imphal districts flooded after incessant rains since last night. World Heart Day observed. India has highest number of heart patients, says Dr. Kala. State Task Force meeting held to make intensified mission in Indradhanush successful. Agitation for regularization of post of contract employees under NHM continues. Maishna Mairaba to lead Indian team as captain in Asia Badminton Championship to be held at Yangon. And 22 killed, 39 injured in stampede on Mumbai Railway foot overbridge. Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Surbula Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren has said that policy for children will be discussed in state cabinet meeting and implemented in the state. He was speaking at the 8th state-level children's cultural meet jointly organized by Manipur Alliance for Child Rights and Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights at RIMS Jubilee Hall. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Y. Khemchan, Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Kipgen, Chairperson of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights S. Sarat Kumar Sharma and convener of Manipur Alliance for Child Rights Montu Ahanthem also attended the cultural meet. Addressing the gathering, Chief Minister N. Biren further said, there has been many cases in which innocent children are misguided in outside states who were taken out on the pretext of giving jobs and education. There have been many cases of organ theft too. The parents and guardians should be careful with such incidents. The state cabinet will discuss a policy for children and will be implemented, the Chief Minister said. Talking about various development works in Tamenglong district, he informed that the 50-bedded hospital in the district will be inaugurated soon. On the other hand, foundation stone for construction of Ima Market building and water supply scheme will be laid soon. The market building and the scheme are to be constructed at an estimate cost of 35 crore rupees, he said. The Chief Minister also informed that the ministry concerned has approved transformation of the 28-kilometer long road from Singhat to Behyang into one of the highways of Trans-Asian highways.
Social leader and politician and service service Sukumbagi occasion say Kartoin Vajana Bunmadakar Lake. I quite a live of it changes the me currently Waram Maniam, Hydermoyam. From the way practical life, practically life. Anaba lying among observable, lying among another. Subum Sabum let them the bushing pain that he go to pain, the when alone had be held at shown the number. Employment may am be the Mayum the Tabo shown the other way up. Young money shop. We could have come to my other card over Yum Hajam Sara, the Manipur Shopper in Highway. Manipur is suffered with the point. Lay even Kunga single labor may have been a shop on enough. That he was some of Gomamapa. Check Yumama the labor of the Pasana and the Walla. Masama Susin of a school that Tambanga Madam Sat top major woman to the new Manipur. Thanks for raising the
State government has announced incentive amount of 5 lakh rupees to each of the 8 young footballers of Manipur who are going to represent India with the rest of the teammates in the Under-17 FIFA World Cup that is going to begin from October 6 and hosted by India. This was informed by Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports Letpao Haokip while addressing a press conference held at the Old Secretariat today. The minister said the state government is ready to give super special incentives to the footballers if they clinch the champions title and bring laurels to Manipur and India as a whole. He further said he will not only give 10,000 rupees to each of the family of the young footballers in the incentive on top of the government's incentive, but also bear expenses for booking tickets for 2 persons of each of the families of the footballers to go watch the match. It is a matter of pride for Manipur as 8 out of 21 footballers in the Indian team are from the state.
India gi manung da su khwaidi pikpa state Manipur da gi taramathoi khanba de nipan yaw ba ha besi de yam chauthuk chana ngai oi aduna akoi ge sarkar gi Manipur gi sarkar gi tarap ta gi chatna ba hana de gi lakpa akoi gi special incentive ama angamba not less than 5 lakhs ti moi represent to ba sing sida cabinet ki government ki decision loba kanda subscription pigani.
And on the other hand, replying to questions from newsmen, Minister Letpao Haokip said the sports complexes that had been constructed by the previous government would be completed soon. A new sport governing body has been formed with the Chief Minister as its chairman. All local playgrounds would be developed under the Khelo India, he said.
Almost every district, almost every sub-divisional headquarters, sports gallery, Cebu in a whole person than a Luina Tamu. Face upliftment of Kumalan Park is 100 crore money. As an amount of Luna Tamu. Masida without any works, 85 crore they kite.
The incessant rainfall since last night has led to waterlogging in low-lying areas in the twin cities of Imphal. Commuters have been facing great difficulties due to the waterlogging at many places in Imphal East and West districts. Andro Parking, Palace Compound and Kurai Sajor Thoidigzam Lekai in Imphal East district have been flooded. Uripok, Lamphel, Segarot, Hodam Leirak, Kakwa in Imphal West district have also been flooded due to the heavy rainfall. Water level of Imphal, Iril and Kongba rivers have been continuing to rise. Meanwhile, according to news received from the Indian Meteorological Department, Ministry of Art and Science, heavy rainfall is likely to occur till October 3 in northeastern states. The rainfall intensity in Imphal during the last 24 hours is reported to be 39.3 mm. On the other hand, crops have been destroyed in Senapati district due to the wide flowing river. Landslide that occurred near Mount Zion School on Imphal Dimapur Road has created immense difficulty to the commuters. Manipur Heart Care Society observed the World Heart Day at the Lainingtho Kamlangba Community Hall at Sagolban today. Former Director of AVRC, Manipur University, Dr. Lokendro Arambam, Professor Y. Iboton of Jenims, President of Manipur Heart Care Society, Dr. KSH Kala, etc. were the main guests on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Kala said, India is a country where the number of patients suffering from heart ailments is the highest in the world. In average, about 17.3 million children in the world died of heart diseases every year. Heart diseases are many in forms and kinds. If it is not detected in early stage, it becomes a fatal disease. As for Manipur, about 15 out of 100 patients are found to be suffering from one or other kind of heart disease. Everybody needs to take utmost care to prevent from heart disease, Dr. Kala said.
Liver disease hairo, ICP hairo, malaria hairo, cancer hairo, moi miyam ju pulap punsen naraga sibagi jang degi heart ki machine ki sibi jang yam hele ba. Sini praja miyam ne khangan biyo. Heart disease habis karino khang na ba mayam da pawgam biu amadi jaga jaga da akhang na पांथोकपियु हाबिदमता अखोइगी वर्ल्ड हार्ट डे से पांथोकजबनी.
With an objective of ensuring success of the intensified mission Indradhanush, the Family Welfare Department today held a meeting of State Task Force comprising CMO, DFO, DIO and nodal officers from various districts of Manipur at the Office of Health and Family Welfare Department today. The meeting was chaired by Mission Officer Director of Health and Family Welfare, K. Rajo. Speaking on the meeting of the State Task Force, Director K. Rajo said not only the state government but also the centre will monitor the immunization works that will ensure that the women and children in the far-flung areas are covered. The immunization program will be conducted for 1 week every month till January next year. The first week of the program is beginning from October 7 and the weekly program will begin on 7th of every month. Various departments of the state government will also extend all possible support to the task force to ensure its success. He sought people's cooperation in carrying out the program.
Despite mission Indradhanush fazana implement tawada ekhoi leiriba section khudimakna department khudimakna including village headmen, NGOs, the social welfare department, police department, the electricity department, transport department punamak asina mateng pangbidana ekhoi completely implement tawba ngamjage haina ina rajamyamda aina notsari.
The post-regularization stir of the contract staffs under the National Health Mission Manipur still continues. As part of the agitation, the All Manipur National Health Mission Employees Welfare Association staged sit-in demonstration in front of the Office of the Health Directorate at Lamphilpat. District Program Manager Imphal West and Thoiton said the contract staff under the National Health Mission have been serving since 2006. Contract staffs in other states have already been regularized. Despite repeated pleas made to the Chief Minister and other ministers concerned, the contract staffs in Manipur have still not been regularized. She drew the attention of the government to regularize the post of the contract staffs considering the difficulties they have been going through.
Important way kraba suklu kraba community the service piriba essential service piriba akhoi na ngasi tholaktuna lamjau da sorok ta tholaktuna akhoi gi penda ba phongdok pasi khoi state ki government ki site ta khoi yamna maru na thamjaningi amadi akhoi bo regularize tawna ba akhoi demand tawjabane.
India's #1 under-17 badminton player Mashnam Mairaba Luwang and the junior world #1 player Lakshya is going to lead India's challenge in badminton Asia under-17 championship and under-15 championship in Myanmar to be held from October 4 and the BWF World Junior Championship to be held from October 9 in Jakarta respectively. Altogether, 64 players selected by National Selection Committee will be sent for the championships. Manipur's Mairaba will be supported by Dhrubar Rawat of Uttarakhand, Akash Yadav of Andhra Pradesh and Iman Sonowal of Assam in the under-17 championship. The 121th Lamyanba Hizam Irawat commemoration, organized by Irawat Celebration Committee, Kumbi Local Council, was held today at Kumbi Market. Upa-Adaksha of Bishnupur Jilla Parishad A. Brojen, Secretary of CPI Manipur State Council Dr. M. Nara, State Secretariat Member Langol Iboyaima, L. Sotin Kumar and Dr. Dhanabir Laishram attended the commemoration. March past was held in and around Kumbi carrying the portrait of People's Leader Irawat. Later, floral tributes were offered to the portrait of the leader. Dr. Dhanabir Laishram said it is useless to observe his commemoration if people do not follow his pathway. Dr. M. Nara said commemoration of Hizam Irawat is being performed statewide organized by various civil society organizations due to his good deeds for the welfare of both hill and valley, as well as ideology of not torturing people living behind the political indifferences.
Communist Party ne yago se Communist Party tadi ni hai na ko konjan jadi maki prajagi sampati ne. He is the property of the people of Manipur. Manipur na sidi gola goli kheda banai dana samstan kaya na civil society kaya na mahaki torwa mangna charma maki wakilo na si yabi dana irawo mako kumon paro se Manipur na dana Manipur ni mapanda Assam da Tripura da Bangladesh da.
Later, as part of the commemoration, state-level painting and cultural dance competitions were held. GOC of 3 Corps, Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan, who arrived at Imphal on a 2-day visit yesterday, has reviewed the security arrangements in the border areas. He also met Chief Minister N. Biren and discussed law and order situation. Manipur team of boys and girls who were to be taking part in the 63rd Junior National Ball Badminton Championship to be held at Sibamoga in Karnataka from October 4 to 8 has been flagged off by the Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly Y. Kem Chan today. The flag-off ceremony was held at the Model Club Chingamaka, where President of Ball Badminton Association L. Kumar, General Secretary T.H. Tomba, Vice President P. Navachandra and other executive members were present. The team is accompanied by M. Sarat as manager and L. Upendro as the coach of the boys, and Sarungbam Pritam as manager and H. D. Jain as the coach for the girls team. Speaker Y. Kem Chan conveyed his best wishes to the team, hoping that the team would bring laurels to the state.
Stage channel ni kala ka channel oi power family ai lucky one ye bo le ba ko jo mukai mu koi to mari siri jamani channel ba ju am power ai to be but ai ki channel mi spirit to ai state represent those channel ni ai spirit to le lore so all the best.
Labour Wing Maoist Community Party Manipur has been putting its efforts to punish those involved persons who have wrongfully withdrawn the wages of labourers in Manipur. As part of its step, the organisation has demanded to declare the wrongdoings of the chairperson and cashier within a week. Coordinator of the Standing Committee, Kyonghan Mangang, in a press release, demanded the Labour Minister to resign from his post. Meanwhile, the general strike called on Gandhi Jayanti October 2nd has been withdrawn for the time being due to the lapses in Labour Wing. Mention may be made that 4 officers have been put on suspension, but the organisation is not satisfied with it, as approximately 1,70,000 rupees have been inappropriately utilised by 4 NGOs of skilled development. A total amount of 5,40,000 rupees have been withdrawn. Not only this, 10% has been cut from 6,500 labourers by the officials. The involved persons are chairperson and cashier. General strike will be imposed again if the chairperson and cashier do not accept their wrongdoings within a week. The organisation will not forgive those persons who deprive the poor labourers of their benefits. Investigation Planning and Design Division of PHED Division Kangpokpi, Chandel and Technopol conducted cleanliness drive at the surrounding of PHED office. The drive was organized under Swachhta Hi Seva campaign. EE of Kangpokpi, R.K. Deben said the cleanliness drive was conducted with an aim to keep the society neat and clean.
Prime Minister na ko September 31 na up to October 2nd bawa campaign na ko Bharati Hi Sewa na ko under the Swachh Bharat mission ki makada akoi luna na bagi damagta Bharat se independent phangaga su ko honorable Prime Minister pamidi independent na teba Bharat je anan ba country mo ohen bu ki panam ne ba adudagi chathara potuna akoi tang keno ani da loraga so mayam sina yawi ba akoi ki sa mayam sina ko akoi ki lekai da khangde akoi club da khangde sigi continue oina chathabi wa ba Bharat as a honorable Prime Minister has independent Pangodan Lu Nambasu about Ohelazi country Jena. Aduki Damuta a quick campaign never.
And in the national news we have, at least 22 people were killed and 39 others were injured in a stampede at Mumbai's Elphinstone railway station this morning. The stampede took place on foot over bridge linking Elphinstone Road and Parel suburban railway stations. BMC's disaster management unit said required agencies have been mobilized. Mumbai police station said there is a shortage of A negative, B negative and AB negative blood group in KEM hospital. Elphinstone station is usually crowded during peak hours as it caters to office goers in the lower Parel area. The station on the western line of the Mumbai suburban rail network also connects to Parel station on the central line. An accidental death report under section 174 of CRPC has been registered at Dadar police station. Union Health Minister JP Nadar spoke to Railway Minister Piyush Goyal and asked about the health of injured people and offered necessary assistance. Railway Minister Piyush Goyal said, "We are all aware of the existing problem of rising passenger count and limited suburban trains. I have told the centre about it and soon we will work on it." He has ordered a high-level inquiry into the stampede. Goyal also announced a 5 lakh rupees ex gratia to kin of the deceased, 1 lakh rupees to grievously injured and 50,000 rupees to those who suffered minor injuries. And before we wind up the top stories once again, Cabinet will discuss and implement state policy for children soon, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Government announces incentive award of 5 lakh rupees each for 8 Manipuri players representing India in Under-17 FIFA World Cup. Low-lying areas in Imphal districts flooded after incessant rains since last night. World Heart Day observed. India has highest number of heart patients, says Dr. Kala. State Task Force meeting held to make intensified mission Indradhanush successful. Agitation for regularization of post of contract employees under NHM continues. Maishnam Mairaba to lead Indian team as captain in Asia Badminton Championship to be held at Yangon. And 22 killed, 39 injured in stampede on Mumbai Railway foot overbridge. Thank you so much for joining with us and good night.